Something happened the other day that I got to share with you. It really helped put things into perspective in my mind, and I thought someone out there might benefit from it as well. See, a friend of mine very recently told me how things are going so poorly in her life. She's constantly having things happen to her that you could define as bad, right? She's been mixed up with men that have treated her poorly. Her family life is going through some very serious challenges. Financially, she's not doing as well as she'd like. So I asked her how much time in every day she spends focusing on that. Now, I don't pretend to be any kind of spiritual guru or wise sage or anything like that. God knows I'm not one of those. But every once in a while, if I get myself out of the way, Will gets out of the way, some words will come out of me somehow. And these words sometimes have some wisdom inside them. And when she was talking to me about what was going on in her life, suddenly that happened. Something inside me stepped out of the way, and what came through was so inspiring to me personally that I thought I should share it with you as well. I asked her how often she focused on the good versus the bad, and she said, "Oh, all the time. I think about good things all the time. I know how important it is to stay positive and focus on the good, so I make sure that I do that all the time." So then I asked her, "Well, how many times, how often do you focus on the bad?" And she said, "Well, I try not to focus on the bad, but bad stuff keeps happening to me. So of course it derails my good thoughts. And I'm always starting to feel like, oh, woe is me. Like, why is this always happening to me?" So then my advice, or the advice of whatever was speaking through me, came through. And they said that every morning when she got up, for just 10 minutes every day, all she had to do was just sit there and think about what she was grateful for. Now, I know we've all heard about gratitude practices and all that kind of stuff, but really, I invite you to really think about that. She said, "I don't know that I can focus on things I'm grateful for when there's nothing really good going on for me right now." So then I invited her to think about her life and compare it to someone in another country, for example, who isn't sure if they're going to survive from one day to the next. Look at the people in Ukraine who are being bombed every single day, who don't know whether they'll have a house or their lives. Look at these people who are starving across the world, who barely make ends meet. Think of the homeless folks on the street that are forced to stand in a street corner asking for money. She has a house that she should be grateful for. She has a family, a loving family that she should be grateful for. She has a great job that she should be grateful for. She has wonderful health. She has food to eat anytime she wants it. She has friends here to support her anytime she needs us. She turned to me and she said, "You know what? You're so right. You're so right. I don't think about those things because I'm so concerned about the bad. I'm always focused on what is not going well. But the good stuff, they're so important to think about what you actually have. And I bet that if you took a minute to think about all the things that you take for granted, I think you'd be grateful for them too. Be grateful for the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, everything around you, the birds that sing in the morning for you. The most important part is this." I told her, don't just think about it. Thinking about something good all the time just to replace something bad, that's super easy. "Oh, nope, I don't want to think about how I can't pay my bills this month. Instead, I'm going to think about how wonderful my French toast is this morning." Folks, it's not the thought that makes it happen. It's the emotions. You need to feel the emotion of gratitude. It's emotions that attract things to you, good or bad. The more you feel gratitude for all the things that you really should be grateful for, the more the universe is going to decide to give you the things to be grateful about. On the flip side, the more you feel pain, sorrow, trouble, negativity, the more the universe is going to go, okay, that's what this person wants, so let's give them more of that. Because that is what they're feeling right now. We're more aligned with the vibrational aspects of emotions. So my advice, take it or leave it, is to sit in the morning for 10 minutes, it's all it takes. Focus on your heart, breathe in and out through your heart, open that heart chakra, and feel grateful. Feel grateful for all the things that you have, that you should be grateful for, that so many people in the world don't have. It's the feeling, it's the emotions that count, not just the thoughts or the words.